The number one public enemy of the liberals is private ownership of guns. Do you know what the number two enemy is? Private ownership of cars. That's why they're jacking up the prices of gas. They want to make it so you cannot travel, you cannot defend yourself. And so you know what? The greatest mode of travel is a 4-lane highway. Hallelujah. You can't find anybody in the liberal establishment ever say anything good about a 4-lane highway. It'll always be, they're so boring. Oh yeah, just look at all the land they took. There's some movie out there, I've not seen it. It's a little computer animated thing called Cars. I'm sure there's no sex or violence. I saw an advertisement for it, and you know what it showed? It showed these two cars, and it showed this beautiful scenery out west, and the one car goes, oh, look, how beautiful. And the other car goes, yeah. And nobody sees it because to save 10 minutes, they put a 4-lane around the city. And all of a sudden, you're sitting there going, yeah, 4 lanes are bad. No, you're an idiot. I'm telling you, if you think that 4-lane highway, now I don't know how many you got here. We got tons of them. And I tell people, I said, if you don't like 4-lane highways, I'll tell you what you do. The next time, go everywhere you go on a 2-lane highway. And if you don't like factory food, franchised food. Oh, you eat at Pizza Hut? Yeah, I eat Pizza Hut all the time. I know it's going to taste like it tasted the last time. It's not going to taste like cardboard. We go to every place, they go, you want pizza? We don't ever want to say we want pizza. Because everybody's got one better than pizza. Well, we got this one here. It's nothing like it. Well, I mean, you can have, an arm growing out of your nose. There's nothing like that. And there's just some nothing like it that I don't want nothing about it. So here's what you do. Take a 2-lane road and eat at restaurants where you never saw the name before. And you will thank God for 4 lanes in McDonald's. We've been in some of those restaurants, down south particularly. My wife and I play a game. It's called Try to Pick Up the Salt Shaker. They're shaped like this. And you go. They slip right through your fingers. When our kids were babies, we ate in this restaurant, and it had a high chair. He didn't need a strap to keep him in. We put him in there. He's stuck. You know you're in trouble when you lean on the table like this, and when you pick your arm up, the skin just peels. Ooh, picked up the silverware, and I went, look, the last guy had eggs. I showed that to the waitress. She charged me extra. Well, I went to a fast food place, and I was concerned about the nutritional value. You idiot, you didn't go there because of nutrition. If you want nutrition, eat the wrapper. You went there because it's supposed to be fast. I don't even call it eating. It's refueling. I need some carbs. I need some BTUs. Stop. I'm telling you the truth. Ask my wife. We will just stop someplace. We just go, This will keep us going. But you know what's wrong with you? You watch that television and you watch that television. You know what your problem is? You guys, you know what you do? You fail with your children. And then you blame your church. You bring your kid here Sunday morning, Sunday night, midweek service is Wednesday. You bring your kid Sunday morning, Sunday night, midweek service. I mean what? Maybe total 4 hours in the week. And then you let your kid watch 30 or 40 hours of television. And when they end up like what they're watching, you say your church failed your kid. Just do the math, will you? You're going to let them watch that stuff. You think murder's bad? Come on, is murder wrong? Oh, but you'll watch a special about this couple, and they've been married for 75 years, and then she has a stroke, and she's bedridden, and she says to him, if you really love me, you'll put me out of my misery, and so he does. And you're going to go, well, I know murder's wrong, but you know you got to admit that you're an idiot, that you're being programmed by a television, that they're telling you what to think, that they're designing it for you, that you're walking down the path exactly the way they wanted you to. You need to get saved from that. My goodness, think about this, guys, come on. Do you know what the goal of a terrorist organization is? Not to kill people. Spread terror. All right? Now, I know this is going to be painful, but think. If the goal of a terrorist organization is to spread fear, then the greatest terrorist organization in the world is the news media. because you have had more fear instilled in you watching the evening news than any Muslim flying any plane into any building. I mean, flying isn't even fun anymore. It used to be fun. Now you can't even light your shoes. It's no fun. Can't even get your gun on the plane. Guys, you watch that stuff. Now, come on. And I'm subject to it too. You watch that stuff and see if it doesn't make you afraid of something. You know, I know it didn't affect you guys, but boy, south of the border, I know you guys are much smarter than us. I know you are. Don't worry. But prior to the year 2000, a bunch of suckers down there thought that on January 1st, all the lights were going to go out. Going to be no electricity, going to be no water, going to be no air, going to be no food. Your mother-in-law was going to move in. Every bad thing that could happen. Russians were going to fire their missiles. Everything was going to happen January 1st, 2000. That's what we were told. They called it Y2K. I know none of you fell for that. Unless there's somebody here that's maybe just now finishing your last 7 years of freeze-dried pizza. I hope every now and then your wife walks out into the garage, hits the start button on your generator so you can hear that it's supposed to make noise. Oh, it does that. They were everywhere down there. You know who started that? CNN. Started in 1993. They called it Y2K. They spread terror for 7 years. People were paralyzed with fear. I mean, I'd go into churches and they go, "You ready for Y2K?" And you know what they all said? They said, "No, this is the Joseph principle. You know, Joseph prepared, and so we're just preparing like Joseph." Joseph didn't plan on shooting his brother if he came for food. Alden's Y2K guys planned on doing it to their church member friend. "Well, you didn't plan like I did. It's your fault." Oh, that's a good Christian attitude. And they were all led around by a TV set. And what are you afraid of? I mean, flesh-eating bacteria. You had a guy up here that had it, didn't you? You had a guy in Canada. One of your leaders or something had it. See, it's real. It's real. Yeah, and how many other 5, 10 people do you know ever had it? Well, they were worried about the West Nile virus. Stay away from the West Nile. You know what they're afraid of now? Bird flu. Last year, the bird flu, with last year, there was a total of, in the last 3 years, the bird flu killed 140 people in the entire globe. 140 people, took 3 years for the bird flu to kill them around the world. In my country, last year, the regular flu killed 38,000. Now, when a government starts talking about something that's killing nobody and ignores something that's killing everybody, you know, they got an anti-smoking campaign. I always worry when the government starts preaching our message. But isn't it funny? Because I don't think smoking is good, but nobody was ever DUI on smoking and killed somebody in a wreck. Isn't it funny? The government that is so moral against cigarettes is making money off the tax on the booze. And they'll put stuff on there and you'll get scared. I'm telling you, I'm subject to it too. This happened. This was back when we had all of our boys with us. And I'm out in California. You guys, anybody know what Jack in a Box is? I'm not talking about I'm talking about the burger place. Jack in a Box? Oh, it's great. It's great. They got them out in the West in our country. They don't have them in the East. We look forward to the West. They've got Jack in a Box, Carl's Jr., and In-N-Out. Those are the burger places they don't have in the East. It's kind of a religious holiday for us when we go there. And I'm watching this special, and here's what, just several years ago, somebody had bought a hamburger at Jack in the Box and got salmonella poisoning. And of course, everybody's going, "Oh, we better not go to Jack in the Box." And listen. Beat me up. You will not intimidate me. You may handcuff me to a tree. That'll stop me. If you think you're going to intimidate me, you're out of your mind. And when I saw that, I looked at that. I said, "Okay, Gips, get in the van." Me and my whole family, we got in that van and we went to Jack in the Box. We all got a hamburger. Well, I got the chicken sandwich myself. I just didn't feel like a burger that day. You say, "Did anything happen?" You don't see our sons with us, do you? You know, some of you dads, think about this, Pop, for the price of a burger. It's all taken care of. Plus, you get this big settlement from Jack in the Box. But, hey, you know what you need to do? Here's what you need to do. The next time you're watching your TV. No, all right, wait. I'm going to try to get you to think. And I might have said this before, but it merits saying again.